Let's start by settling into the right leg. So the first action is we settle, compress the weight, but in addition to what we've done before, it's not going to be just side pendulum, it's going to be a little bit of rotation. So as we move, we go rotation, and as you have this rotation behind, I want you to start feeling like that same compression that we had in swing. You've got a little bit of this spine moving forward desire, yeah. So you're really thinking about as you're settling the spine, exactly, like an intention through the body to already show I'm about to go forward, exactly. The next action is this. So let's say we're in this position, we go preparation, the spine wants to go forward. From here, most important thing is we're going to go knee high and toe high for as long as we can, and then strike and catch. Good job. Now when you catch, I want you to be 50-50. So I think in the beginning, a big mistake would be to go settle and then catch all the way too far, because if you've done this, you don't have actually foot control and power to show any hip movement. So instead, we're going to go the same action. We go settle and think about the spine moving forward. Then we're going to go knee, 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 catch, and I want you to be ball of the foot in the back and then flat foot in front. Now from here, we're going to use the ball of the foot in the back and we're going to push ourselves over, finish. Good, perfect. And now from here, the final piece is we have to switch place again with our hip. So we're going to think about rotation. So we're going to think about rotating that left hip this way. And as you do that, the foot is going to pass. Boom, correct. Now, when you do the forward action, I want you to twist, and I'm just going to hold you like this. Whoom, have the foot a little bit in front. Good. So you had rotation, spine again wants to go forward. Good. Then we do this again. So we start with spine, spine, spine. We move the foot and knee and catch. Hold it. Now use the back foot. Push yourself over. Hold it. And now we're going to go rotation. Whoom. Now here, this was beautiful, but I think we can create more thigh rotation. Let me hold you here. So let's start one by one. Let's start settling into here. Beautiful. Yes. One more time. Let's go again. You're right. Two actions in settling. First is the pendulum. Great. But in addition now, yes, we have to add that rotation. So we go and ah. And that ah, as you think back hip, you're actually also thinking spine forward. So there's always these two oppositions. And beautiful. Now you think knee, 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 strike, don't move. And here, have the heel a little bit across so that when you step, so I would do it like this. Whenever you're stepping forward in general, you want to have, so they say it like this. You have two tracks, and if I go forward on my right foot, you're going to be on two tracks. However, in Latin, because we have our toes turned out, two tracks really look like one track. And so the key, whenever you're taking a forward step, is you want your heel to be in front of the toe. Exactly. Not all the way across, this would be too much. Not too much this way, but the mistake is exactly, people do one of two things. They go either too wide, and then that doesn't look pretty, or too much across, exactly. So let's say we're here. We start with our hip rotation this way, good. Now when you move, think about heel across the toe line, wait, fantastic. Now from here, you're gonna use that back foot, and you're gonna push and give me a beautiful point inside, hold up, just before you go there. I'll give you a lot of info right now, but eventually as we practice, I'll break it down even more. When you push and you stand on that front foot, think about the inside edge of the back foot, exactly. So you're trying to create this beautiful elongated line instead of having it like this, twist, good. Now, yes, exactly. Now from here, we think spine keeps going forward and you rotate back, whoom, hold it, yes. Now from here, again, this is all flexibility dependent, but as you have this foot, ideally, do not think about the ball of the foot, think about the tip of the toe where the nails are, and if you can, lift your knee higher. Again, some people can, some people can't in terms of lifting it up, but basically the idea is you want to be on top of the toe for as long as you can, instead of on the, sorry. So even as you pass here, try and get into this feeling of always going on top of the nail, yes. And then at the end, of course, at a certain point, it's going to go through the ball and flat.
Okay.
Switch back.
Just a little more on the toe.
A little bit more. Just to really show a beautiful line with the foot. So we go settle and twist, hold it, have the foot a little bit in front. So here, good job, perfect. Yes, think toe, is this okay? No pain? No pain. Okay, twist the hip more. So think thigh, and maybe twist the foot, it'll give you a little bit of freedom. And spine wants to go forward. Then you extend the foot, strike, hold. Good. Move, push using the foot, inside edge. Beautiful. Now we're going to go rotate. Whoom. Wonderful. Good job. And we go step, push, rotation, pass. Good job. E. 1 and ah. 2 and ah. So this is already very good. I'll give you just one final note on this, which is you really want to try to have the spine continue to move forward even when you pass the foot. And this is what's kind of tricky, because as you're moving and as you're about to do this hip twist, very natural to do the hip twist and then pause in this very comfortable position, almost on the back heel. And this is the worst place for us to be, right? Because now it stops our momentum, very difficult to travel. So instead, you want to think about your spine is always moving forward, and then as you rotate, the spine is still, like if I feel my back foot, my spine should be middle of the foot or forward, never back. So you're always imagining spine as being pulled, 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 and the feet are working underneath it. So we start. Settle. Yes, perfect. So hold it. Have a little bit more rotation. Good job. And we go spine. Show me spine moves. Wait. Push. Now rotate, but keep moving the spine as you rotate, rotate, rotate. Yes. Good job. Spine pendulum. Spine, spine, spine. Good. Now move from the back foot. Move. I-ra-ta, ta. I. Continue moving forward. That was beautiful. Forward. Wait. And all good.